welcome to the All
Inclusive
Podcast.
podcast. What's
I'm
up, y'all?
your host, Shy.
Yes, and I am Gentle, aka the Overseer, BKA the best to ever do it. What's up, world? What's going on?
What's up?
Damn, I was gone last week,
I
cuz.
know.
Did you miss me?
Yeah, I did. I definitely missed you. And the viewership missed you. We're a big family here, so
Definitely.
you was definitely missed, but you had to take care of business,
Business.
so
Yeah.
that's definitely important.
100%. But I appreciate you holding it down. You and Miss Creisha, y'all had a powerful conversation. That shit was
Ooh.
dope. And man, you know what I'm saying? We gotta run that back to like an entrepreneurship part 2 type of thing.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
definitely some powerful information.
It's a lot of great entrepreneurs in this city that are doing amazing things. And honestly, after that episode, I was like, we just need to start like spotlighting those people that are doing great things in the city. Because our city gets like this bad rap about the violence and stuff like that. So they don't know about the children that are going to Harvard or Yale or Morgan State or Coppin State. They don't know about those children. They don't know about the great entrepreneurs that come from this state.
Yeah.
This city specifically. So it's
Well,
like,
Baltimore is a state, so
no, yeah, it is its own state.
we you know what I'm saying? We the capital, we the state, we all that. But yeah, definitely. And to hit on that again, like as far as the black or people of color entrepreneurship is so prevalent in the city, you feel me? But you know what I'm saying? People don't necessarily see that because like you said, it's spotlighted with a lot of drugs and anger, violence, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we don't really get the credit that we deserve in regards to, you know what I'm saying, really pioneering a lot of great things in addition to entrepreneurship. So yeah.
Because you're an entrepreneur.
I am.
You're an entrepreneur.
I'm an entrepreneur, and man, I you know what I'm gonna say? I'm blessed to run my own business, and my business is thriving. It's growing. We have an amazing year, and every year after this is going to be even more amazing.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I have no negativity about entrepreneurship. I got a lot of negative things on my mind that I could say, but I'm going to speak life into my shit. You feel me? I'm going to speak life into my business, and it's great, guys.
Yeah.
Become an entrepreneur.
And watch episode 6 too.
100%.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of them. Okay? So today we have a guest.
A very special guest.
A special guest. Yeah.
The bro, the guy, the legend.
The legend.
You know what I'm saying? Treasure, what's going on, bro?
Yeah. What's up? You already know.
Yeah.
Welcome, bro.
Yes. So
I'm super excited to have you here.
Yeah.
We're really, really excited for you to be here. And we're going to start off with a temperature check. I mean, you kind of gave your temperature check, but is it anything you want to add to it?
No, I'm blessed and highly favored, so I'm on fire today.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here, guys.
That's good.
Go ahead, cause you want to throw your temperature check in there real quick before we hit treasure.
So, this week has been challenging for me on the mental aspect of things. I literally like canceled every appointment that I had this week and was like, I'm not doing anything that is going to make me have to go outside. And that's not typically something that I would do. But because I'm on a self-love and self-care journey, I was like, I'm just not that good with doing anything that's going to make me like astrobate my mind or my emotions or anything like that. And I did go get my hair cut. I went out with a special friend of mine who we had a great time, went out to eat and, was drinking a little bit, just had an amazing conversation. So honestly, that made me feel great about the week because I don't really interact with people like that. So that was, my high point of the week. But yeah, all in all, my week's been kind of lukewarm, but every Friday I'm hot.
Definitely,
Yeah,
because we here.
because we're here.
We
Yeah.
here, we queer, we doing the damn thing.
Yes,
Each
absolutely.
and every Friday.
Here and queer.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely. That's what's up, cuz thanks for sharing your temperature check.
Mm.
Go ahead, bro. Treasure, how you feeling? You hot, you cold, you lukewarm, how you feeling, bro?
Life be life, and I'm not going down with a fight. You know.
1,000,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Wedding
Exactly.
planning, y'all already know wedding planning.
Oh, and you
Yeah.
down to what the last like what 60 days or something like
Yeah,
that?
man.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh.
Can we get a hand clap for my guy? She about
Yes.
to, you know what I'm saying, jump the berm real quick. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Sign your
With my
life
sis.
away.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? They my favorite couple, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait, bro. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a celebration for the ages. So
Yes.
yeah, that's what's up, bro.
Definitely.
Definitely
Definitely.
happy for you, you feel
thank you,
me?
Yes.
thank you, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So
So I'm excited about today because Treasure is here and we're going to talk about positive bro relationships. I mean, the word bro could be male, female, it doesn't really matter, but positive bro relationships because something that you and I discuss a lot is that it's not a lot of positive like relationships among masculine presenting women in the community. It's always like, you want my girl, you want my shoes, you want this, you want that. But it's not. And I think, honestly, the root of it is a lot of women are not secure within their self. And because they're not secure within their self, it doesn't matter how you're presenting, but we're going to say bro for the sake of the topic.
right.
A lot of women feel as though they're intimidated because they're not happy within themselves. So I'm excited that Treasure is here because I met Treasure through you and we vibed, and we went out and we had a good time. And I was like, you know what? That's a good person, a good genuine person that we could just text or we could just talk and we relate because we all deal with women.
Yeah. Deep sigh on that one. You know what I'm
So
saying?
we can all relate to that.
Definitely. And just to piggyback off of that, you know what I'm saying? We talking specifically about, like, you know what I'm saying, masculine of center, relationships and how they can be positive and even how they can be negative at times, like you was just talking about, those interactions are not always positive, but we advocate for positive
Yes,
relationships
absolutely.
between, everybody, but definitely between masculine and center women, because it's not a lot of that out there, especially in our city. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? This
Yes.
city, I mean, you see a dom, you ain't never seen her before, she mugging you and shit. You feel me? And you like, well, what the fuck? I don't
And
even
whole
know
time
y'all.
I'm
You know what
looking
I'm
at you
saying?
because that ass looks
Did I?
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. But yeah, so it's important to have that, you know what I'm saying? And even like the friendship aspect. So we touching on that too. And it's crazy because Treasure, I haven't known Treasure that long. Matter of fact, I met Treasure through her wife, soon to be. And basically her wife, she's crossed into my sister org, you feel me? So those of you who don't know, I am a part of a masculine of center fraternity, and we're gonna be touching back on that topic in the future. But I met her wife first, and then I met her. And when I'm saying, when I first met them, I was like, damn, they cool as shit. You feel me? And Treasure was never on no, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't never on no funny shit. She wasn't never on no side eye shit. I
Right.
ain't never felt like she was looking at my girls, and same, you know what I'm saying, on this side. And I think too, like, we haven't known each other that long, but we done built a bond like in such a short amount of time. Like, that's my guy, you feel me? Like 100%. And I don't even do friends a lot, but you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I wouldn't even call her my friend. Like, if I was gonna say, anything, she definitely, you know what I'm saying, blood for real. If you know what I'm saying, thickening
Yeah.
blood for real. Cause some family members that I don't really fuck with. But on top of that, just like, you know what I'm saying, best friend category. Like, I could see us being there. Like, that's my guy. So, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, bro. I just want to put that out there, you know what I'm saying, to start with. But also kind of getting your take on it. Like, what have your relationships with other doms been like?
Honestly, even from when I first came out, I think with the LGBT community, it's kind of rough.
Definitely.
Depending on where you getting at, you know, when I was younger, I really looked like a femme. I looked like a girl. So it would be on both sides I wasn't received. So
Mm-hmm.
like girls, they were just like, "Oh, you need braids, you need a cut, you need why you look like that."
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So then with the older doms, it was the same thing.
Yeah.
With the
Mhm.
femmes, it was like, "Oh, you pretty, but what am I going to do with you?" So
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I wasn't really well received, so I had to start going into my own.
Mm-hmm.
But with doms, it's kind of scary to kind of navigate. I'm an aura type of person,
Mm-hmm.
so if it doesn't feel right, it just doesn't feel
Feel
right.
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 Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And I'm the epitome of no new friends. So even where I'm going at in my life as far as connecting with masculine centered women, besides my cousin, that's a whole new stepping stone for me
Mm-hmm.
because when I mean no new friends, I mean I don't know you, I don't want to get to know you,
Right.
but I also am learning that you have to step out of your comfort zone to get to where you need to be in life. And no man is an island,
Right.
you know. So like you and I were talking and you was like, bro, why you ain't hit me up? And I'm like, I don't got your number. And this was like a few weeks after we had went out, and you was like, you don't got my number. Straight made sure I had your number. So it was just like it was genuine. Like it wasn't like, oh, you don't have my number. Why you didn't get it? This, that, and the third. You like,
Mm-hmm.
no, bro. Even with the podcast, like we were talking about the podcast and you like, when y'all gonna start the podcast?
Mm-hmm.
When y'all gonna start? So I'm glad that you actually on here because she was one of the supporters before that
Before it
was
even started,
started.
right?
Yeah, she kept asking like, when y'all gonna start? I can't wait for it. And that's the type of aura that we need to be around and
Mm-hmm.
we in the type of relationships that we need to build where we just all want to see each other win.
That's for
You
sure.
know?
For sure.
Definitely, I agree with that, and you know, just piggybacking off what you were saying, Treasure. My relationships with Dom has not always been positive either. Like you know what I'm saying. Growing up, like you were saying, coming out, you know, you don't just wake up and start dressing like a boy. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Right.
know, at first, you know, you still in your feminine. You know what I'm saying? Your feminine look. You might still be wearing braids. You might be, you know what I'm saying, wearing a bang wrap. You know what I'm saying? I used to have kinky twists.
Hey,
You feel me? So, you know, it was a
Yo.
time of like, you know what I'm saying, like finding myself. And during that time, I would have really benefited from having some people who I was close to who were like masculine presenting, you know what I'm saying? And did kind of like align with me in that way. But that wasn't always the case. I definitely met some good people for sure. But, you know, for the most part, it was always, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, it was always on some negativity type of stuff. Or even when I did get close to somebody, like I remember one time, like I just caught her looking at my girl a certain way. And I was just like, the fuck is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I really was feeling some type of way. Like, yo, is you looking at my girl? Like, what you trying to holler? Like, so, you know what I'm saying? After that, you know what I'm saying? I cut her off, so we wasn't really cool like that no more. But it was just like, damn, you know, things like that happen, it really jade you in a way. Like, you don't even want to hang with doms, you know what I'm saying? Most of my homegirls are femmes or they are straight women. So it's like, you know, it's difficult. But when I meet a bro that's cool, like that got that good energy, I'm like, damn, yo, let's link up. Let's go out. Let's have a drink. Cause
Oh
it's
yeah.
some stuff that we go through that other people would not necessarily understand.
Stand. Yeah,
So it's
absolutely.
important.
Absolutely.
It's definitely
Absolutely.
important. Them
Yeah.
bonds.
Them bonds is definitely important. So like when I was coming out, as far as like relationships with doms, like I had my my mom did foster care for ever. And so one of her godchildren was gay. So, you know, I had that positive relationship with her. Also, my mom had a friend, her name was Snoop. Well, they called her Snoop. And she was mad positive towards me. So she wouldn't like outright say, hey, you're gonna be gay, but she would be like nudge me like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful for those relationships. But as far as like in my age group, I didn't have anybody who was like, who like took me on and like, hey, we cool. You know, like, let's hang out. Let's have a good time. Now I actually enjoy the fact of us three can go out and we can have a good time and we could laugh and we could joke and and we could talk about those important things, you know what I'm saying? Like Treasure's about to get married. That's a stress. It's beautiful, but the preparation for it is stressful. So it's like, bro, if you ever need to talk, I'm here.
And
You know
you
what I'm
can't
saying?
always talk to your girl about it.
Yeah.
You
Cause
feel me? Because I mean,
okay.
listen, if I got something going on, you know what I'm saying, I'm calling you or my bro Mitch, you feel me? And that's just, and I got other bros that I'm cool with. So, you know what I'm saying? I definitely reach out to them as well. But you got your certain people that you can come to and really have them real conversations, and then it's not gonna leave that conversation.
Yeah.
You could talk to them in confidence and know, like, all right, yo, you know what I'm saying? She gonna give me some good advice, you feel me?
Yes.
She gonna, you know what I'm saying, tell me what I need to do, correct me if I'm wrong, you
Yes.
feel me? But also, this ain't gonna go nowhere. Past this conversation, is nobody else gonna know about it type. And that's real important for me, like loyalty, you feel
Yes,
me?
yes, yes.
Loyalty and really being there. And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, with friendships, you gotta hold secrets for people, you feel me? Or talk to people, you know what I'm saying? You might have to correct somebody in a way where it's like just you and them, and then, you know what I'm saying, after that's over, it's over.
It's over with.
It's over. You don't gotta talk about it no more. And bro, I really appreciate, first off, both of y'all have been instrumental in my life, especially when my mother passed, you feel me? Like, I was talking to both of y'all at the same time, and y'all both was like praying for me, giving me encouragement and all that. And like, bro, that's when I really, you know what I'm saying, started to value, not that I ain't value those relationships before that, but during that time, I was going through such a hard situation, mentally, spiritually, all of that, you know what I'm saying? But both of y'all was there, and like, I knew if it was 3 o'clock in the morning, I could pick up the phone, you feel me, and hit y'all.
Yes.
And man, that's so important. And that's why I kind of want to segue into friendships, because I really want to know how important, because some people see themselves as loners, you know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of that person, but I'm more so coming out my shell. But you know what I'm saying? How important is friendships to y'all? Like, I really want to know, like, obviously you got your girl, that's an important relationship. You got your family, those are important relationships. But friendships, sometimes people don't put a whole lot of stock in it. So I just want to hear from y'all, like, how important is
Treasure.
that?
Friendships are important. I'm a little bit of a loner. I think I'm a loner because I put people in subcategories. So because I would, either travel around or, you know what I'm saying, even in school, I would be in AP classes, but be on the block.
Yeah.
So then I would have the smart kids, the cool kids, the quiet kids. So I always like compartmentalized a lot of things. So it boils down to, having so many eggs in different baskets. You really are walking alone because it's just so spread out and so thin. I think I have about 2, 3 really good friends, but other than that, everybody is kind of like acquaintances.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are a good friend. Your cousin is a good friend, so I know I can pick up. Boo, 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 boo. What y'all doing tonight? What we about to get into?
Right.
But other than that, a lot of people are really just acquaintances. If we see each other, we might chop it up. Like, we just, been hanging with each other for the last couple of months. But other than that, it's, yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely real. How about you, cuz?
Whew. So when I mean no new friends, like it's like my thing is trust and loyalty. I am loyal to the fault at times. And what I have to get out of is expecting the same level of loyalty that I give out, the same level of heaviness that I get out, the same level of love and generosity that I give out for everybody else to be on that level. So for me, it's like I value friendships. That's why I don't have a lot of friendships. So it's like, besides my cousin and I have some other cousins that I value their friendship. And my boss who was on here, like I value her friendship. If she's like she could, I see it as you could be my mom. So like our friendship is different in a guidance type of way. But I really don't have friends.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was preparing for the show, I was like, wow, I really don't have a lot of friends. So something that I did this week was, like I said, I went out with someone who who I'm trying to build a friendship with,
Mm-hmm.
because the vibes is just a positive vibe, because I know I have to get out of the fact of being so much in the shell, and I'm in my head all the time,
Mm-hmm.
like how you compartmentalize.
Hmm.
I'm in my head all the time, like, what about this, what about that, what about this, what about that? And it sometimes stops me from stretching out. But I know, I mean, this is self revelation. I know that I have to step out because of the journey that life is taking me. So, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's for sure. Like, and it's like the more that you go through in life, the more that you realize that those relationships are important.
Yes.
Because, like you said before, no man is an island, right? I
Right.
mean, you can't just bear everything by yourself. And bro, you done told me that a million times. Like, I done talked to Treasure. She like, yo, you gotta stop allowing everything to just be put on you and not have no outlet.
Yeah.
She like, yo, you gotta do something. Like, I don't even care if it's not like picking up the phone and necessarily like calling somebody, telling them your business. But like, you know what I'm saying? Go, I mean, it sounds funny, but like go for a walk or take a class. Like my nigga definitely told me that before. Like, but it's real because like as human beings and we going through this life, it's easy to get in that mindset, or like, oh, nobody understands. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk to nobody. I don't trust nobody. But then you start to hurt in your heart, and
Yes.
then you'll notice like, you know, you're not having those fruitful relationships, not even with your family, your girl, your kids, because you know, once you close yourself off in one way, you ultimately you kind of close yourself off in that area to everybody, kind of.
Yes.
So it's kind of like hard to like, you know what I'm saying, just talk to people or and like me, I got social anxiety, so I deal with that a lot too. You feel me? And it's like I always look at things that have occurred in the past with friends. Like when it went wrong, I just be like, no, I don't want to get no new friends, or I don't want to meet nobody. I don't want to network because I don't want that to happen again. But it's like, you know, those things happen, but that don't mean that every person that you meet, you gonna have that same experience with.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? How do y'all deal with that? Like overcoming that I guess maybe like anxiety of meeting new people and like trying to build those bonds with them. Like, do y'all have like a time frame before y'all really say like, all right, this person is my friend, or like, you know what I'm saying? Do they have to prove their loyalty to a certain extent before y'all be like, yeah, I fuck with you? But I really want to know that. Like, how long do it take y'all to kind of like get in that mode where you bonding with somebody and you like, all right, bro done proved herself enough where I'm like, I could bang with you.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that's hard to really. I feel like I go with the flow. So like being led by the spirit. So it's like, all right, if I know that, okay, example, if I'm having a terrible day, and I can't call you, right? Or I can't use another outlet or whatever, but I could call somebody and be like, hey, because I have a guy best friend also, I could call him. But if I could call somebody and be like, hey, I'm just not having a good day, and one of my oldest relationships, I don't say she's my best friend, she's my childhood friend, but just last week, she was like, what's going on? Because I could see like it's a difference. And I was like, yeah, I'm just in my head a lot, during the summertime while everybody's having a great time. I typically go into real bad depression and I just keep trying to shake it and I'm trying to stay productive. And she's like, well, what are you doing to stay productive? But what's going on? And she just kept asking me that question. Now, she's not my best friend, but she is a good friend and she is a friend. And I've known her for 23 years out of my life. So it takes a while, but like I said, what I'm learning is you could vibe with somebody day one and they can just stay consistent.
That's true.
And it could be like, because now I just want spiritual great relationships. Like, I want to be where we connect and we vibe, and we might disagree or we might argue. Like we got into our first
Yeah,
disagreement a few weeks ago.
that happened.
Ever, ever, and but that don't mean that we not connected by the
Right.
spirit.
I
You see what I'm
thought,
saying?
yeah.
So it's like at the end of the day, like I just want fruitful relationships, not just relationships just to have them.
It's not about the quantity; it's about the quality.
The quality, yeah,
1,000%,
yeah.
bro. You said you don't know how you. I mean, like how you. I mean,
Like,
how you.
even with you,
Yeah.
I'm not even about to lie. I think my girl, she was on like one of you guys' like Skype meetups or whatever. And I literally asked, I was just like, oh, where they from? She was like, oh yeah, they from Baltimore, they from here. And I was just like, oh, reach out to them. It wasn't like it was just something told me like, oh, reach out to them. Let's see how they are.
Man, I know it sounds heavy to say that, but that was definitely God. You feel me? I feel like that because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we've been in each other's life for a specific purpose and a reason. So, I mean, I'm happy that you felt, you know what I'm saying, the inkling to hit, you know what I'm saying, reach out and hang out and shit.
Yeah, because my girl wasn't going to do it. She was like,
Right.
oh, I'm scared. I'm the type of person where though I'm gonna try to get you out your shell. Especially if I know you're a good. I don't care if you're quiet. You're the only white guy in the room. I don't care who you are. I don't care about your skin color. None of that. As long as you're good people. And like I said, it's an aura thing.
Yeah.
So if you giving me that type of aura, I'm gonna get you out your shell. We're gonna turn up. We're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna laugh. We
Yeah.
definitely gonna eat.
Yeah.
And so
Okay.
1,000%. We done had some good meals, some good, you know what I'm saying, sit down, some good drinking sessions, all that. But you know, I just wanted to piggyback off of what you was just saying, cuz, and that kind of move us into the segue into, you know, another part of relationships. But you know, just to unpack, man, you did have a disagreement, you know what I'm saying, and it don't matter what the disagreement was about, because
It's over with.
it's over with.
It's dead.
But it's like, you know, when that happened, I was fucking hurt, bro. When I tell you I was sick, like, you know what I'm saying, I was already going through something, because like not too long before that, I had gotten to it with somebody else that I'm extremely close with as well. And I was just like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why am I being tested in these areas with the people that's tried and true in my life? Like, we ain't never had no beef. We ain't never even said nothing, you know, sideways to each other. Or now me and my cousin, we definitely crack on each other. Like,
Yes.
I always say, you Wallow and I'm Gilly the Kid.
Yeah.
Like, the same way Gilly the Kid be fucking with Wallow all day, you feel me? I do the same thing with you. Like, I will fucking ride you from here to Timbuktu, but it's all out of love. And you do the same thing to me, you feel me? But you know, we never raised our voice at each other, none of that. And we got into a disagreement. I was like, damn, you feel me? But I knew immediately, and this the Aries in me, I'm just saying, for me, we need to deal with it right away. We need to deal with it right away. So, like, my cousin, she's a Capricorn, you feel me? So,
I had to
she got a process. So we just wasn't talking. So I'm mad.
And it was a few days.
I'm mad, bro. So I text her, you feel me? Like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And you know what I'm saying? She ain't respond. Capricorn behavior, okay? So I hit her. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, on some, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we good? Like, da-da-da. She like, Jen, I'm not talking to you. Boom. We done. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. Now, you feel me? I realized I had to give her time to process it. You feel me? And that's something I struggle with, period, in all of my relationships. Because for me, I guess because I know how quickly people can be taken away from you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to spend days upon days having any strife with anybody. So I was struggling because I'm like, damn, I'm surprised we still, you know what I'm saying, not talking. But it happened, and then it was like, all right, she took some time to process, and I took some time to process by force, you feel me? But then when we talked again, it was easier to have that conversation, because now you're not fuming with the same emotions that you had when it initially had. You know, when you first be arguing with somebody, now you pissed off, now y'all talking crazy, you feel me?
Yeah.
So after you process, it's like, all right, cool. Now we can have a civilized conversation.
And
you feel me? So I mean, you big cousin. You know what I'm saying? She big cousin. I'm little cousin. So little cousin, you know, I'm a be irate and be mad. And big cousin just like, if you don't chill out, We
and
gonna be
that
fine.
and that's a part of who I am. Is like a lot of people be like, "Oh, people just can run over you," and it's like, no, because I've literally dissected the situation and listen. I've put you in this category, and because I put you in this category, Lord have mercy, because I put you
Lee gonna kill me. I'm sorry, Lee.
in this category and I put the situation in this category, this situation is not that uh serious. This situation may be serious. We could talk about this when we're both calm.
Right.
Right now, we need to talk about this. So I'm able to put it in categories and be like, nah, we're not going. But I do understand what you're saying now. Like, things can happen so quickly.
That's true.
And you just don't want to leave this earth on bad terms with anybody that you really, really love and really, really care about. Because if something would have happened to you during those 3 days, I would have been like, oh my God, our last interaction was
Was a
this,
negative
that,
one.
and the
Yeah.
third. And I never want to, because I got a kid to take care of, if that happens. You know what I'm saying? Our son,
Yeah.
her son, my godson.
Definitely.
So, you know, that it's positives to both thinking.
Definitely. Yeah.
Get it
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
with. Let's have this conversation. Let's process it. It's positives to both because both hold value. Yeah.
Like Wale say, you're not right, but you ain't wrong. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we both was in that category. We wasn't right, but we also wasn't wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm happy that, you know what I'm saying, we dealt with it, we got over it. But that kind of segue into, you know what I'm saying, the next question I got for y'all, because this is this don't have nothing to do with what we went through. But like, how do y'all feel about as a friend, either you doing it or someone else that's your friend correcting you? You know what I'm saying? Because some people can't necessarily like take correction. I know for me, once you tell me, oh no, you was wrong because you did da. I'd be like, what? Like, you criticizing me? Like, no, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's something that I had to deal with and realize that no, what they saying might have some validity to it. Like, I might need to listen because this person is telling me, yo, when you do this all the time and that's not right, you need to change that behavior. So like, how do y'all respond with like friends like correcting you or you even correcting other people? Now Treasure a Libra, so I already know her answer right be political and shit.
Nah, look, nah.
Yo.
I ain't even about to lie. You know this person, Jay. Jay corrected me one time. I was mad about some stuff with with the wifey. I had things planned out, yeah, I'm gonna date, I'm gonna do this. Something happened, I'm ready to blow the house up. I'm like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this. And she was basically like, no, you're gonna do it. I'm like, what you mean I'm going to do it? Like, why? Why am I going to, like all this stuff just messed up? And she was just like, no, you're going to do it. Because if she can see that you had a bad day, or you told her like, hey, look, I'm done, I don't want to do anything, but you still continue to try to like pour into her, she going to pour into you. And what happens when she don't really got it, you know what I'm saying, to pour into you, or you don't really have it to pour in it, like you got to use that and just keep fueling your relationship. You know what I'm saying? So that was correction in itself. And it helped me to realize, like, you know what I'm saying, a relationship is definitely not 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Some days you going to have 30%, she going to have 70.
For sure.
Some days she going to have 10%.
Yeah.
You going to have to come with the 90.
Right.
You feel me? So it's I mean, that's another topic for another day. That might even be Mike's off topic. You feel me? We can't, yeah. But yeah, I agree with that for sure. But as far as the correction piece, you know what I'm saying? You needed to hear that and you took it in. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't feel no type of way. You wasn't argumentative or nothing. You was like, hey, bro, you right type shit.
Now, on the flip side of that, as far as giving friends correction, listen, I'm a
Bro,
Libra.
that's
It's
the
all
hard
about balance for me, and it's all about fairness. So with me, I've already gauged who you are in my life. I've gauged how you are, your temperament, your personality. So if I'm going to correct you, I know where I got to start off at. You dig what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
sometimes you just can't be like, bro, you messing up. You did it. I got to find you at where you are and be like, did you think that through?
Right.
You gotta sometimes soft talk a person too. You
Yeah.
can't just come at them at a 10. You
Yeah.
gotta come at them at a, you know what I'm saying,
That's for
-1,
sure.
and then build it back up.
Yeah.
So always remember to gauge the person that you talking to, and really like just be retrospective. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. My therapist, she kind of gave me a tidbit that hit on what you were saying. She was like, before you correct a person, always compliment them first.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I guess we can't help but talk about our wives. But like, babe, you know what? You're really good at doing XYZ. But and you know what I'm saying? The rest of the alphabets, you might need to work on that. You know what I'm saying? But complimenting them first, like you said, meeting a person where they are can make the whole dynamic of the conversation different. Because if you just come at them and I am guilty of this and I don't know what it is, and honestly, this is the reason why I usually don't advocate for myself. Or if somebody doing something wrong, I won't say nothing. Because every time, well, not every time, but almost every time I have corrected a person, they say, yo, what you said was right, but the way you said it was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I be like, damn,
You're your dad's
I'm my
child.
daddy's son.
Yeah, you're your
I
dad's
get that
child.
from Robert Lee. I mean, and it all boils down to too how you was raised. Because my father and my mother, both Sagittarius, it wasn't no. I mean, it was definitely
Like,
love
a
and
little,
affection and all
like,
that. But no, it's harsh
the
words.
emotion
It's
is
harsh
not.
words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that emotion is
Yeah,
like,
it's vehement.
yeah.
For sure. Like, you was wrong. I don't care. Da, 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 da. And then I'd be like, Dad, you said that and it hurt my feelings. I don't care. I was right.
Right.
I'm like, damn. So that's how I
It's for
carry
your
it.
own good.
But it's a struggle, and that's why I don't really say nothing. But it's something that I'm still working through in therapy. But how about you? Because as far as like getting correction and also giving it to friends, you feel me? How do you navigate that?
Well, because I don't have a lot of friends, the friends that I do have, I can correct because we've built that bond and I could be like, nah, yo, like, and that's exactly how I come at every situation. I just be like, nah, yo, like, think about it this way. Or you could have did this better or whatever, whatever. And they receive it more because they know the person that I am. I'm not coming at you like disrespectful or nothing like that because what's the saying? You get more bees with honey
Then vinegar.
than vinegar. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna come at you that way. Now getting corrected, the people that can correct me. But I feel like when you've never walked in my shoes and you just come and trying to correct me about something that you have no idea about, or this is the other thing, and kind of going into relationships when you're only getting the other side of the story. So you get in one side of the story. Whole time, I don't even know what the fuck I done did, what I done said, how I reacted. And it's like, nah. Or I know that's not how I reacted. You're not going to come at me like that because at the end of the day, you only getting one side. My mother always said it's three sides to the story. Your side, the other person's side, and then it's the truth.
For sure.
So at the end of the day, you can't correct me and think that it's okay to come and correct me and you don't have the whole story. Listen to what my part is, and then you may be able to correct me.
I think that's just maybe that's a flaw in our bloodline. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, like I agree with what you saying, cause that's how I am. You feel me? But it's not necessarily. It's not always. It doesn't give you the ability to kind of be open, right? Because sometimes we go into these conversations with friends or whatever, and then it's like we already like I'm right. And what you saying, I'm not even listening to, I'm responding. You know what I'm saying? And not necessarily saying that you saying
I'm
that.
typically right.
But see, that's, that's what I'm talking about. That's how I be feeling. I'm right too. You feel me? So like, and I done lost friendships. You know what I'm saying? A person I was very, very, very close to my entire high school career. And even beyond, like, that was my best friend for real. But we ended up stopped talking because I think we both had that neck. Like when we talk, it's like, oh yeah, I'm right. No, I'm right. No, da da da. So we kept getting into it, and I'm just like, yo, the friendship did. You know what I'm saying? The friendship did, and eventually, you know what I'm saying? Now it's a situation where we don't need to talk. You know what I'm saying? And it's hurtful because I miss her. You know what I'm saying? And that was my, you know what I'm saying, my ace. But sometimes, like, if everybody in a situation is not willing to, number one, listen and communicate properly, but also identify, like, all right, I might have been wrong in that aspect, and it's hard to do. I'm still struggling with that. It's really hard.
It's hard.
But to segue into that too, like, how do y'all know when to cut a person off? Cause that's what I be struggling with, bro. Like, I carry a friendship from here to Timbuktu for real. Like, and I
So
don't know.
so listen,
Sometimes that's not always good.
I'm in a season of my life where if the relationship is not fruitful, and I'm not saying you don't have issues, because you can have issues in relationships, but if you just at a stuck place, you done did everything you can to make sure that the relationship is a positive, growing, flowing relationship. You've bent over backwards, and that's something that, me and my cuz talk about all the time. I'm a bend over backwards type of person where all right, do we need to go to counseling? Do we need to talk more? Do we need to do this? What do I need to do? Not even what do you need to do. What do I need to do? I done talked to my cousin about it. She done corrected me on where I'm wrong and where I stand wrong at. And it's still not growing no fruit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 33 years old. I'm too old to not grow no fruit.
Right.
And I'm okay with planting a seed. But you telling me it's not even sprouting up a little bit?
Yeah. The
Like,
one-sided friendships ain't it, bro.
it's not. It's not.
It's not. But it's like, when do you cut that shit off? What about you, bro?
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it really like 1,000 with you guys. My cutoff game is so. I just go ghost. You won't even hear from me. Mind you, most of the people that's, you know what I'm saying, in my phone who are still like, we could be cool,
Right.
or whatever. We probably don't even talk that much.
But they ain't necessarily noticed that you cut them off type shit.
If they did, what you gonna say?
Right. Yeah, I feel you. So instead of like talking about it, trying to revive the relationship, you just like, fuck it.
You know when it's dead.
That's
You
true.
know when it's dead. You absolutely
Both
do.
sides know when it's dead.
Yeah, for sure. That's how, you know what? I dislike when friendships become exhausting. That's how I know it's time to like cut it off. Cause yeah, you can have a disagreement here and there. Everybody going go through it with their friends or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if that's a constant,
Yeah.
we
It's
constantly,
like friction.
yeah, like my thing too. If you're not my girl, why am I arguing with you so much? Like, or why is you bringing so much drama to my life when we don't even live together? We friends. I talk to you all the time, but yo, every time I turn around, it's something negative.
Something negative.
Like at that point, it's that's the cutoff point, I guess. But it takes me a long time to get there. I know other people, like I got homegirls that be like, oh yeah, this happened. Nope. Not dealing with that no more. Like they straight cut somebody off, and I be like, damn, you cut the person off, and they like, yeah, because I already see that that's going to become a pattern. And I'm like, see, for me, it's like you do something to me, boom, or we have a disagreement, boom. All right, we get over that hump, and then we keep going with the friendship, and then eventually we might have another disagreement. Like I'm not going to necessarily cut you off just because we have a few disagreements, and that could be like somewhere between 5 to 7 disagreements, but at the while, like what y'all saying, if it's not bearing no fruit, if it's not, helping me, being positive, you know what I'm saying, adding something to my life, then I guess you gotta get cut off.
And for me, it takes a while. And we talk about that so much because my cousin will be like, that person's not good for you. And I'll be like, okay.
For sure.
And
I'm that person.
And she'll be like, no, but when you gonna cut that person off? Like tomorrow, you need to, actually today, you need to cut that person off. And I'll be like, okay. And then 2 months from there, she'll be like, you still talk to that person? I'll be like, occasionally, because that's my way of cutting that person off,
Right.
because you don't have that much space. You don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, at this point in my life, like, we might talk and I might be like, hey, what's up? Or more like you like, hey, what's up? And I'll be like, what's up? What's going on? And then that'll be that. And then it might be like a few days later and they might hit me and I'll be like, hey, what's up? Like, that's how I cut a person off. And typically, when I have to cut a friendship off, I've expressed multiple times, like multiple times. Like, I've literally like told you, like, this is what you're doing. This is hurting me, and you can't respect the fact that this is hurting me, or you can't respect the fact that what you doing could bring danger to me, you know, or it's no fruit growing here, or what can be done for us to work on this friendship. Once you stop putting that effort in, or you don't care about my emotions and my feelings, I'm like, okay, now that's when I start to put you in that category, and then we just fall off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a telltale sign of when you need to cut a person off. When that phone ring and you do a heavy,
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
what do we got to talk about? You already know how the conversation gonna go.
Yeah.
You done worked it out 5 times in your head.
Yeah, that's for sure. And two, like the piggyback off of what y'all was saying, some people you can't even cut them off with a conversation because it's gonna get chaotic. You feel me? You already know, like when you talk to them about something that's wrong or whatever, it's not gonna be no resolution, because every time you talk to them, it's always something, you know what I'm saying, something negative, or y'all end up bickering or whatever. And it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying, I can't even cut you off by having a conversation like, yo, the friendship over. You, like you said, sometimes you just gotta go ghost on a motherfucker, because you like, yo, I can't fuck with you no more. I'm a fall back. I'm a fall back
All the way back.
and you gonna figure it out eventually that I'm not dealing with you no more.
All the way.
You know what I'm saying?
All the way
And
back.
it's sad because, you know, when them relationships, especially, you know what the hardest thing is? When them relationships intertwine with other relationships. Like, you still gonna see that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You still going, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta protect your peace at the end of the day. You gotta protect your peace. And a lot of times what I notice for me is like, I'm always trying to help people get to the next level. I'm trying to fix something that they got going on. But everybody don't want to be better.
Yeah.
Everybody don't want to get to the next level. I had to realize that some people are just fine where they are.
Yes.
And what you notice about yourself, if you constantly evolving and growing and moving, it's like dead leaves falling from a tree.
Fall off. Yeah.
It's just going, you know what I'm saying? Naturally, it's going to end because you moving forward and they no longer align with your energy. And now at this point, you just, you know what I'm saying? You leave them where they at. It ain't no love lost, but we just ain't where we was at before.
The other good part about like friendships is, because we talked about a lot, but it's just about like having that healthy environment where you can be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to foster that, but I'm a true believer that that will come naturally also. Is fostering, like, me, you, and Treasure went out for the first time, and it was like, yo, what have I been missing? You know what I'm saying? It's like that environment was put together because us three were in line with each other. And it's like, we said it on another show, iron sharpens iron. You only as good as your weakest person. So you don't want to see your people weak. You don't want to see your people out.
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? When they your people and they your person, you don't want to be, you don't want to see them in a bad space. And when they're willing to grow, tie everything together, then they're gonna listen to the correction, and your friendship is gonna grow. You know, so
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's like when people vibrating on a high frequency
Yes.
and you with them, it's like friendships are supposed to make you better.
Yeah.
You know how you get around somebody, and I feel like that with both of y'all. When I'm around y'all, I'm like, yo, bro just dropped the gym. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I need to implement that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it make you feel good because you know you around some people that 5-10 years from now, we still gonna be rocking like this because every time I'm with you or every time we pick up the phone or we hang out or whatever, it's always positive. You feel me? This person always trying to help you get to the next level and ain't no hate.
Upward
Ain't
and
no
onward, right?
Yeah, ain't no hate. Cause yo, what I notice is, and it's not necessarily a problem that I have, but I've seen people be friends with people that's like visibly jealous of them. You know what I'm saying? Or ain't really happy for them when they got something good going on. And I'm just like, how can you be like that with your friend? And my mother used to say this to me all the time. She like, some people are happy for you until you're doing better than them. And then that's when you start to see their true colors for real. And it was this little video. Damn, I don't even know the artist, none of that. But it was this hard ass video where this dude, I think the song was called Bro, right? And it was on the Shade Room. The video was basically about this rapper who basically, he got to, fulfill his dreams. He had the money, the women, the cars, clothes, the house or whatever. And then he had this dude who was basically giving a toast to him, which was his best friend. You saying that?
Joyner Lucas.
Lucas.
Yeah. Yo was giving a toast to him. And at first it was like good. Like, yeah, bro, I'm happy for you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And then
it went to like, it went to like, yeah, bro, you don't never look out for me. Like, you don't never give me no money. You don't never help me. Da, da, da. And it's like, damn, a lot of people really got that type of mindset, bro. They really do. They think like, oh, all right, you get into the bag, or it ain't even get into the bag. You know what I'm saying? You got a nice, lady friend, or you bought a house or whatever. And it's like, people will give you, congratulations, but it's like a hint of disdain in there.
Yeah.
They ain't really
happy for you,
because they not moving forward.
Yeah.
But I saw this post that was really instrumental. It said, when you see your friends getting blessed, be even happier for them because God is in your neighborhood. Like, he ready to bless you too.
Yeah.
And that's real. But I be wondering, like, damn, what people mindsets really be like on that jealousy tip, bro? Bro, if I feel like, and that's a dangerous emotion, because if somebody jealous of you, they'll kill you.
They'll kill you.
Bro.
They'll kill you, bro.
They
like,
want you as close as possible to get what you got.
Yeah.
They frenemies.
Bro.
They close enough to touch you. They close enough to know everything that's going on with you and can blow.
Or talk bad about you when some shit happen. You feel me? Run your name in the ground. Type shit.
Yeah.
Man.
I think for me too, and you talked about this a little bit, like with your social anxiety. For me, I'm socially awkward. So like, I attended Morgan State, and a lot of people be like, oh, you know a lot of people, you're very extroverted. But you know me, and you're like, no, my cousin is extremely introverted. And you would think I'm extroverted, but I'm really not. A lot of people know me, but they don't know of me, but they don't know me. And one of the reasons why is because when I'm in a social environment, number one, I'm socially awkward. I've accepted that. But number two, my presence, I don't even be trying to be like a leader, or I don't even be trying to be like the light. But when you carry God with you, and I posted today, I was like, one of my greatest attributes is my relationship with God. But when you carry God with you, the light is going to be there.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's going to flock, like you're going to flock to, a lot of people are going to flock to you, but you have to have the discernment to be like, no, that person's not for me, or this person is compartmentalized for this reason, and this person is for that reason. And that's why I'm just so grateful for all the friendships that I do have.
Yeah, definitely.
You know? Yeah.
I feel like a lot of my relationships are with introverted people. And I mean, I hope y'all don't mind me saying that y'all introverted. I'm an ambivert, which means I could be extroverted or introverted.
I'm introverted?
A little bit. What, like, you know what I'm saying? I done seen you get quiet in a room full of people.
But that's a social battery thing.
Right.
Like, that's an aura thing.
Definitely.
If it's off, I'm...
Introverted people, they be the smartest people and shit. But You know what I'm saying? We could talk about this topic forever,
Ever and ever.
but I mean, I feel like we had a good ass conversation.
Yes.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
glad you back, cuz.
I'm glad
I'm
to be
glad you
back too.
came,
Yeah,
treasure,
bro.
finally. Yeah.
These my guys right here. Right hand, left hand, dead ass. Like y'all
Yeah.
my guys. So we appreciate y'all. Definitely look forward to seeing y'all next week. You
Yes.
already know.
Season
And
finale.
season finale. Damn, cuz we got one episode left for this
episode
season.
left, yes.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Go ahead and watch all our videos. Not once, not twice, but 10 times.
10 times.
All over again.
And with that,
We out.